in calculus, particularly when applying differentiation to curve sketching and optimization problems. You'll encounter maximum point, local maximum point, and global maximum point. Without a clear understanding of these terms, you may make mistakes and find certain steps difficult to grasp. This video clarifies these concepts. Please pause and try these questions. Answer will be shown after I count from 3 to 1. 3, 2, 1.
If you answer a question incorrectly, review this video to reinforce the relevant concepts.
Let's begin with a common example. What is the highest mountain? If you live in Hong Kong, you might answer Shan.
However, many others will answer Mount Everest. Whether a mountain is highest or not depends on the specific area or context being considered. Shan is the highest mountain in Hong Kong, while Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world.
After considering that, the concept of highest is relative to the specific area or context. Here is a question to test your understanding. In the screen, which point is the maximum point? A, B, or C, or cannot be determined?
In fact, it cannot be determined.
Why? Because we just see part of the picture. We haven't seen the whole picture.
We can't see a function's entire graph because its domain and range are often infinite. A function might extend infinitely, making complete visual representation impossible. Arrows indicate a trend that will continue indefinitely. The absence of arrows suggests the trend's future direction is uncertain or may change.
If you answered question 1 incorrectly on the pretest, you may now understand why. The lack of arrows indicates the trend isn't necessarily downward on both sides. A point with a larger y value could exist.
Now, with an arrow, we can ensure that D is a maximum point.
A point is a local maximum if it is the highest point within a smaller, localized area. For example, A and E are local maximum or relative maximum.
So, to avoid confusion between a local maximum in a small area and the real maximum, we use the term global maximum for the overall highest point.
Similarly, local minimum points are lowest point within a smaller, localized area.
If you draw tangents to a curve at points A, B, C, and D, and the slope of each tangent is 0, then those points, A, B, C, and D, are called stationary points.
Why we use the word stationary? The basketball's upward speed decreases to 0 at the peak of its trajectory before it begins to fall. This point of 0 velocity, where the direction of motion reverses, corresponds to a stationary point on a graph of its motion. At a stationary point, the slope of the tangent line is 0.
You may notice there is kind of point, like point E, is a non-differentiable point, since it is not included IB math in AA standard level, AI high level, and AI standard level. We will not discuss it here. Thank you for watching.